Hello everyone, this is Nitin here. How you guys are doing? I hope your watercolor journey is going great. You are learning and improving, and thank you so much watching my videos and learning from them. So in this video I'm going to demonstrate one of the very interesting subject mostly the beginners are struggling with, and that is the reflection. So the reflection of any object in the water, how the reflection will work in watercolor. So let me just first quickly draw something. So I'm just let's assume that, and this is just kind of one example. Okay, so we need to draw something like I am drawing one, let's say one church. Okay, here, and as I said, you need to do a lot of sketch, and I'm going to talk because most of the people are saying you talk so much, you just concentrate on your subject, don't talk. But trust me, when I talk, you will understand what I'm doing instead of just keeping quiet. That's not a interesting, right? So please bear with me. You can mute it, no problem. So anyway, but a lot of people are saying yeah, it works, yeah, it is helping them. So I'm just going with the majority of the people, what they want to share. Anyway, so this is the main entrance of the church. Okay, and a lot of people here gather outside of this church. Very small church though. Okay, and there might be something. So that's the thing, and there is some foreground here, and there is some people here also. Make a lot of people random, very random. And just front of the church, there's one beautiful river, or it's just like kind of a stream, okay, passing through, and here this the reflection will emerge. Here this sketch is ready, and now we can go ahead and start working on the first layer of this painting, which is a first wash. I will be completing this in a 3 different layer. So before that, I just wanted to talk about my new class on Skillshare. Yeah, so if you are really looking forward to enroll in one of my very exciting class to take your watercolor learning in a next level, then you must have to go through this my class. It's a watercolor class. This class will give you an ability to paint very loose watercolor with a more confidence, because the confidence is something where most of the watercolor aspirants are lacking. So this whole idea is to work to make this process as joyful, and I'm sure that this class will help you to to take your hobby or your passion into a different level. So please check that the link of this class I've given in this video description down below, and I also have on several other classes on Skillshare, so please check that too, right? So let's go ahead and we'll start working on this. So the first thing we'll do is we'll take a very light color of this ultramarine blue. Okay, so this is and somewhere here a little bit of work. So it's a kind of sky, and now we'll just head into this church. So I'm using this burnt sienna and mixing with yellow ochre. I want to make it a little contrast. Okay, and just a little bit of work. Just a little bit of highlight. Now I'm making this even more darker. I'm going to make this darker as I'm going down. Just a little more depth, lots of depth here. And as you can see here, I'm just leaving a little bit of white, so that brings a different dynamic into your painting. Now since this this building is a little far, I wanted to give more emphasis on this part rather than this, so I just want to make it a little lighter. So here it is. A little lighter, so I'm using more blue, this ultramarine blue. And there's a lot of people, as I said. And let's work on this little bit of maybe tree or something this side. Now a little bit of work. Okay. Now just work on this ground. I just want to bring a little green, a little bit of, not much, don't strike with the green, just a little bit of, it has to be very subtle. Okay. And just need to give a little depth here and here, because that's the entrance of this church. So my paper is still wet, so it's easier to put across. Okay, good. Now here we need to make that water, I mean the stream, whatever you call, river. So I'm using this ultramarine blue. I have a horizon blue, which is from the different brand, but these are pretty contrast. I don't want that much of contrast. Let it dry completely. Don't work until it's not dry, and once this get dry, then we will just head into working on the further thing. But at this moment, what you have to do, one thing is, you just need to bring a little essence of the color of this church, because your paper is still wet. So just put it gently, just few patches like that, very gently, very gently. Okay. Okay, so that's fine. And now we'll wait this painting to get dry. All right, friends. So now we are in a second layer. So what we are going to do here is we just put a little work here and there, not much. So let's start with the top first, and just a little bit of work here and there. Just a little bit of highlight I'm just giving